Welcome everybody to a brand new video. So a little disclaimer, I'm sick again. What's new? I mean, I get sick so often. I even bought vitamins recently. Look, vitamin C and vitamin D, and I take one of these a day. Now, I only started like 2 days ago, but still. Hopefully my immune system won't be so shit and my body can work like a normal human being. I hope I feel better by tomorrow as well, because I have work tomorrow and it's a 9-hour shift. And really, I don't want to have to deal with this. But yeah, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit weird in this video. Anyway, let's talk about Activision today, because in my last video, I mentioned some of the things that are going wrong with Modern Warfare, some of the leaks that we've heard from the gaming revolution. I didn't shout him out in yesterday's video because I completely forgot what his Twitter was. But the gaming revolution is a guy who has been leaking pretty much everything about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I don't know what source he has or how much money he's paying for that source, but holy shit, this guy is on the ball and he's pretty much predicting everything that comes with the game. He's been leaking pretty much everything, and he's the one who's been saying that there's going to be weapons and supply drops. And because he's pretty much been correct about everything, Activision are not so happy with him, to the point where somebody working at Activision actually threw shade at him on, I believe it was a Reddit post. I'm not too sure about that. You guys are gonna have to correct me. This guy came out with that tweet saying that it's not going to be cosmetic only when it comes to supply drops, and that they had a fair system in place and they changed it and now it's going to be super unfair to the consumer. Basically everything that we expected to happen. Also, with the news that Survival is going to be a 1-year exclusive for PS4, a lot of people are canceling their pre-orders, and me myself, I even considered it. And honestly, I kind of just want to pick up the game just for the campaign. I said this in my last video. But as I said, Activision aren't too happy with this guy leaking all this information because it's probably true. He's probably on the ball about this. So somebody from Activision decided to subliminally respond to the gaming revolution. I'm not directly quoting here, but they're basically asking people for the benefit of the doubt and not to believe some random person on the internet. I believe they called it something like a half-baked rumor. And a lot of people are frustrated about this. The fact that they would even respond in the first place kind of shows that they are full of shit and this is in their plans. Because if this wasn't in their plans, they wouldn't give a fuck what some random person on the internet has to say. And the thing that really annoys me is that I have no idea how anybody can defend Activision. I get it, this guy probably works at Activision, so he's going to defend them. Maybe he was paid to do so, or maybe he's required to do so because he works there. Taking what they say on board is really dumb, because if we look to the past, every single Call of Duty that has had supply drops has had game-changing weapons and an unfair consumer model. Advanced Warfare had game-changing weapons, Black Ops 3 had game-changing weapons, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty World War II, and Black Ops 4 to this day has the worst monetization scheme I've ever seen in gaming, period. If we were to look to the past, why would we believe that these sort of things are not going to continue? We should not give Activision the benefit of the doubt for absolutely anything. Whatever Activision says, or an Activision employee, you should not believe their word for a single second, because you already know they're going to do everything in their power to monetize the shit out of their games and make as much money as possible. There is no getting around it, and what I suggest is that if you don't like it, do not pay for it. Do not buy supply drops. Activision are looking for sympathy and they're trying to win us back, but I'm not falling for it for a second. Activision, in my opinion, is the most greedy company in the world. They are so fucked up in so many ways, and they've made gaming as a whole so much worse. No way in hell am I going to believe them over the gaming revolution. Someone who has been right in the past. Why would I not believe them and instead believe Activision, a company that has lied to us for years now? When you think about it logically, it makes absolutely no sense. So whatever Activision says, fuck them. I'm not going to believe them, and you shouldn't either, because if you do, you are getting played. You are allowing them to take advantage of you. You really need to think to yourself, why am I buying Call of Duty Modern Warfare? If you are buying the game only for the multiplayer and game-changing weapons and supply drops is going to ruin the game for you, then just don't buy it, because it's inevitable. It will happen. If you're like me and you're buying the game just for the campaign alone, and you sort of look at multiplayer as a little bit of a bonus, not really that big of a deal, then yeah, you can buy the game. I'm personally going to buy the game for that reason, because the campaign looks so fucking good. But if you're different and you only care about the multiplayer and you don't want it to get ruined, I am sorry to say it, but it probably will be ruined, and you should not buy the game if you don't want weapons and supply drops. Go play a different game. There are a lot of games out there that will offer so much more for your money than Call of Duty at this current point in time. Also, if you're a big fan of survival and you're on Xbox or PC, you already know what to do. You're definitely not picking up the game. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I had to say in this video. What do you guys think about the news that we've heard? Do you believe Activision? Because honestly, you shouldn't. Have you cancelled your pre-order yet? And if not, tell me why. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.